Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're back with the Colts franchise and we are going to start our first video. I went in to play our first game to realize that we were already in week 4. I haven't played any of them. And when I went to the schedule, it said that there were 0 plays for all of the games. So I'm really confused about that. Other than this one, although I haven't even gone into it yet, so that makes no sense to me. But I did make some roster changes from the last time you guys saw the team, the last time you guys saw the team. I don't remember all of them. Pretty sure I didn't do anything here. But on defense, we moved DeForest Buckner to the left end and Darius Leonard to middle linebacker. But other than that, we really didn't do much. Trying to think. We did move Kenny Moore to starter. I'm pretty sure he was cornerback 2 before, so I did move him to the starter. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all I did. I'm just going to check, see how long each quarter is. I'm going to change it to 5 minutes to make the videos a little shorter, make the games a little shorter, because I want to play the full game. But we are 2-1, so that I still don't know how it got simulated, because I never did that. But I will play this first game against the Bears. But other than that, just make sure you leave a like down below, comment anything else you want to see, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also tell me how your day is doing, because I'm interested. You guys are like family, because you're watching my videos. Okay, as we are going to wait for it to load, because it takes a while. I was thinking about maybe like trying to do a Madden video where I make a team full of one player and put them against a different team. I had one that I was going to do. I stopped doing it. I might continue doing it. I was going to make the Cardinals' whole team, or at least their offense, all DeAndre Hopkins, and have them go against the Texans. But I don't know if I want to do that, because I don't want to do the entire team, so I might just do the entire offense. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram too. Don't forget about that. As it froze on kickoff. That was not great. Okay, now we're back in. And he nailed it. One of the best kick returners in the league currently. And he was last season, I mean. And he didn't even try to return it. It's a little upsetting. I still think it's weird they Madden put him at running back instead of receiver, because he does play like both, but sometimes in the game he will start at running back, and I do not know why it's freezing up. That is interesting. Okay, I don't know if it will show it, but it was freezing a little bit. Okay, he's not in at running back for this play, and that was not very good coverage. I do want to try to get Mike Williams a little more involved, make him a little better. Definitely want to get Jonathan Taylor's 500 snaps in so he can become, I'm pretty sure he's a superstar. And that should have been a tackle, but it's Madden, so why would it be? We are playing against the Bears. Definitely a great team. And they're not doing too bad this season, but I mean, I don't think they've had that bad of or that good of opponents. They did get destroyed against the Rams yesterday. And then today, or not today, and then I think their best win was probably against the Buccaneers, which that was a pretty good game. But their losses they've taken weren't that great. I don't know. We'll just have to see how they can do. Okay, that was a little upsetting. Kind of wish that our guys could tackle them as soon as they get the ball in their hands, but nope, they just let them go. Trying to use Malik Hooker, not use anyone else because I like using safeties or sometimes D-line because it's a little harder to control safeties this year. That was a nice sack. We've sacked them twice. Both very big yardage losses. I don't remember how long the first one was, but this one was an 11-yard sack. We almost sacked him there, but he was able to get the ball off. They would have been down at like the 50-yard line if we did that. So that would have been like a 16-yard sack. But I do like to run man coverage more because they do seem to cover the ball better. Or I guess it's man coverage, so they stay on their men, and when it's in zone, they complete a lot more passes and don't want to tackle as much. But we are able to stop them there. They're going to have to kick a field goal. But I think that was a pretty bad start for defense, and then it started getting better. I have no idea why my game's being laggy. It's a little weird. Could just be Madden, because they have had some server issues recently. As we have Nyheim Hines, I'm pretty sure, or is that Jordan Wilkins? Someone's returning the ball, or returning the kick. It wasn't a bad return. Got to the 26-yard line. And we have Phillip Rivers as our quarterback. Not a huge fan of Phillip Rivers. If it didn't change it, I do have one of our key players for practices, which I don't like doing practice, is Jacob Eason, because I do want him to be able to take over. But we'll get to that once we get to that, as we do get T.Y. Hilton there on the slant. Trying to get him to be able to run more, but Phillip Rivers didn't really throw it too great for that, and he had to jump for it. But other than that, it wasn't a bad play. We did get the first down as we run it again with Nyheim Hines. Get about 9 yards. And that was the end of the first quarter. I'm going to try to run it here with Jonathan Taylor. I have no idea what I was about to say, Jonathan Jones. As we do get a pretty big break. I don't know what I was doing running right there. I was trying to see if I could get in between them, because I figured I'd get stopped either way, but I don't know. I haven't played Madden for a bit because of their servers being down. Didn't think I'd be able to get outside, so I tried to cut it up the middle. He didn't cut very well, but I'm going to say that was kind of my fault. But, I mean, we're not doing too bad so far this drive, other than that one play there was a little questionable by me. And we have Trey Burton wide open. That was a pretty darn good play. But we did get the first down there. Quite a bit of yards other than just the first down, because he was wide open. I'm pretty sure they were blitzing me there. But we are going to run the ball here. We are in the red zone, and he broke the first tackle, wasn't able to get much more after that. Got about 1 yard. So we're going to try to get Jonathan Taylor in, because we do want him to become the starter eventually. But I like having Naheem Hines in there because he's more of an elusive back, as I did say in the intro video. But Jonathan Taylor has more potential in my eyes. He did have multiple 2,000-yard seasons when he played in Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure that's where he was at. So we're going to try to run it in with Naheem Hines. Was not able to turn into the middle because of the poor blocking, or maybe they just, I don't know. The defenders just got through the blocks too easily. So we're going to run with Jonathan Taylor here, and he does get the touchdown there. We do like that. Some interesting dance moves from Jonathan. As the PAT is good. And we will kick it off to the Chicago Bears, see if our defense can hold up better than they did last time. I really would have liked if we got that second sack in that one, on that one play. I guess it would have been the third sack on the drive, but they would have been down at like the 50-yard line. But Nick Foles isn't a dumb quarterback, so he threw it away like a smart man. But there's the 2-minute warning. It is 7-3. We're up. They're getting the ball back. I'm going to use their Tony Jefferson for this play. I don't know why. Just felt like it. As their tight end, Jimmy Graham, I think, got that. And we weren't able to tackle him right away. The game is being a little laggy. As he did not throw it, I would have at least thrown it away there. But he wanted to try to get something. I messed up on one of the people I was using. I was trying to get them to sack him. I accidentally trucked when I was trying to break off the tackle, but he broke off the tackle right before I started controlling him. Not going to do a zone play here just because I don't want to risk it when it's their last play of the drive, at least I'm hoping. And it was a run play, and he tripped over, I think that was Cole Kmet. Not a very lovely play by the Bears there. I understand why they would run it, because they wanted to try to see if they could at least get some yardage, because they didn't think they could get a first down, or they wanted to run the clock out, so I didn't have any time to do anything. I saw that they were going to do that for the punt, so I decided to call a timeout so I could get the ball with some time and maybe get a good return here, as we do get a good return just past the 40-yard line to the 39. Going to try to get maybe a touchdown here. Just going to see what I can do. I had Trey Burton there, but I did throw it a little bit late, so I think I'm just going to kick a field goal. So we have a bigger lead at the end of half. We'll be up 10-3. I do like the shorter games just because they are a little more realistic, and that was not a very good field goal. Okay, I don't think it was really bad on my part, but he did miss it, so that wasn't very nice. But as I was saying, when they're shorter, they're a little more realistic, because not many games, unless it's two good offensive teams that are just going in a complete clash, are super high scoring. They're usually around, one team has around like 28 points. If it's like a good game, it'd be like 28-ish to like 21-ish. Throwing in a couple field goals, maybe missed extra points. I'm just saying they're usually not like 40-point games or for one team every week like it is when you have longer quarters. Because I've been watching some YouTubers that do franchises. They have like 8-minute long quarters. The videos are 30 minutes long. I just don't like sitting through that, so I'll usually skip part of it and just see certain parts of the video, because I don't like to sit there for 30 minutes. So I'm going to try to keep mine around 20 minutes. I do think 5-minute quarters is going to be fine. But we are going to try to get a screen pass to Nyheim Hines. As we do get it off. It was a little scary there because I thought I was going to get sacked. Then the guy tripped. And then I thought the guy was going to be able to get to Nyheim Hines and intercept it or something. But then he started rushing in more, and that's when he tripped. As we do have Jonathan Taylor here, we ran for 4 yards. I was trying to get some more than that, but too many people for our blockers to block. So we didn't get it. Don't know if I like this play. I'm probably just going to run slants real quick. As I do need to run a play. As pretty sure that was Zach Pascal. I don't know how you say his last name. I don't care that much. Sorry if you're part of his fan club and care that much about how his name's pronounced. If you really want to tell me how it's pronounced, you can tell me in the comments if you find an easy way to do that. But I'm just going to say Pascal. I don't even know what I'm going to say. But we do get 8 yards there on the first down. Let's see if we can get a first down here. As we do get a possession catch. It said catch and run, but I did press possession catch, which he did do a possession catch. So I'm glad it actually did what I did instead of doing what it said that I did. I really don't like that it tries to tell you to hurdle all the time, because if I were to hurdle there, it wouldn't have done anything, but it said I should have hurdled, so it just doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just Madden. I want to see if I could get Mike Williams on this play. And we do. We get him in for the touchdown, actually. I was just trying to get a couple yards. But we do get a touchdown with Mike Williams. Still upset about that missed field goal. I don't know if I should have angled it up more. I kind of forgot to. But I thought he had it. Wasn't paying too much attention. Just trying to kick it. But we are now up 14-3 because we made them go 3 and out, if I remember correctly, on their last drive. So if our defense can play how it's been playing, I think we're good. I think if I ever go for it on 4th down, I'll maybe do like a max of 2 times I can go for it in a game. Just because it's not really realistic for them to go for it all the time like I would against a friend, because I don't like punting. And sometimes I won't even kick a field goal just because I want to get the most points possible. But I will definitely be trying to kick more field goals this franchise. I was going to say this game, but I meant the entire series. Still think it's a little weird that it's simulated games. We aren't the first in the division. We are second to the Titans, who are 3-0. We're 2-1. But it's not my fault, because I didn't do anything. As we do wrap them up there on 3rd down to cause 4th down, as it does freeze up a little bit there. But Nick Foles isn't doing bad. They're just not able to get first downs because we have made them lose yardage on previous plays. So it's a 4th and 2. Nick Foles is 7 of 9 for 95 yards. He hasn't thrown a touchdown because they haven't scored a touchdown. As our blockers didn't do anything there because I got destroyed as soon as the ball was in my hands. But I do think we're just going to try to run some clock here. Don't really want to run it too much with Nyheim Hines just because I want to try to get Jonathan Taylor to do better. I know that sounds really rude, but I will run it with Nyheim Hines just at the end of the game. If I can run it with Jonathan Taylor, I want to try to do that more. but he's more of our power back right now, as all our blockers were blocking. They just weren't able to make a hole for him to run through there. So we're going to see if we can get something on this play. Gonna change it to a counter run. They're all moving to the right, so that's good because we faked to the right, then hand it off left, but 64 was not able to block for like 1 second, so that wasn't very helpful. Going to have to pass it here. I mean, we could run, but it's 3rd down, so I'm gonna pass. Trey Burton we had, and they were able to get to him and destroy him. So I'm going to kick a field goal with Blankenship. Hopefully we can make it, as he is 1 for 2 now. That was a good kick right down the middle. I was a little worried for a little bit. Didn't realize how far away the ball was, so I was like, he might miss it, but it was not a bad kick. If I do ever get to upgrade him, I'll definitely upgrade kick power. Just because kick accuracy to me anyways, it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal. But other people do think it is a big deal. I just say it's not that bad. But we did stop them at the 27-yard line. It wasn't a bad return. But I don't think they're going to be able to win the game. I mean, I wouldn't be too upset about giving up a touchdown here, just because then I'd get the ball and I could run out clock, because we are up by 14, so they'd have to get 2 touchdowns. I don't think I'd let them get a onside kick if they do score here, but that's a big if, because I was going to say our defense has been playing pretty good. Didn't there, and then that tackle was broke somehow. Tackling apparently isn't as good as Madden liked to say it was before the game came out. But now they have it at the 8-yard line. That was just the 2-minute warning. And they're able to get that touchdown. Not too upset about it. Would have liked to leave a little less time on the clock, but our guys didn't want to tackle that play, or the play before, and also didn't want to cover very well. Might need to get some new cornerbacks that are a little faster, have better man coverage, or just better coverage in general, but definitely have faster ones, because that was a little upsetting. But we do get the ball back. I want to return it. Wasn't able to get much. I did get a bit, but I wanted to get farther than that. I'm going to go to coaching adjustments. I'm on offense, so I can't do it. Okay, never mind. I'll show you what I do for coaching adjustments when we get back on defense, or if we have to be back on defense, just to make it better coverage from our cornerbacks, as they do end up using their first timeout right there, because they do need the ball back. But I don't plan on letting them get the ball back, so their timeouts are just going to be wasted. But I mean, if you didn't use your timeouts there, you were pretty dumb. So they're not being stupid, as they end up calling their second one, just like I thought they would. Think I'm going to run it again. Maybe Jonathan Taylor can get this first down. It does look like it's pretty open on the left side, and it freezes again. But we were able to get the first down, and then a couple yards more. So I think we're just going to continue running it, because they ended up using their last timeout, so they can't really do anything to stop us other than just play better defense like they did there. We got 2 yards. Okay, from what it said, it kind of looked like it was saying we got 3, and I was like, we did not get 3 yards there. They stopped us almost right away. So we are turning on chew clock to have the clock go out faster. And that was a nice run by Nyheim Hines, because they were, I don't know if they were like trying to guess pass or guess run outside. That was just not good run defense when they should know that we're going to be running it. Jonathan Taylor gets another run. I'm going to try to run it with him one more time. Okay, I'm calling a timeout just because I want to get more yards with him. Call me greedy if you want to, I don't care. It does seem like our video is going to be a little bit longer than just 20 minutes. But I'm hoping if you guys are still here, you see that I'm making pretty good videos and that you'll stay for the entire time. And if you are here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, as that is the end of our game. We will exit out to see if we have any upgrades after the game, see if we have any scenarios. I don't think we would, but we could. But other than that, we don't really have anything else to do. Might have some scouting to do for rookies, but I might just do that next video. But we did have a pretty good game altogether this week, other than some drops, some coverages I wasn't expecting. Okay, they ran for a total of -2 yards in that game. They didn't really run it much. They pretty much just threw the ball the entire time. But still, -2 yards. It's kind of crazy. But they had to come from behind for almost the entire game, so it's understandable they didn't run the ball much. Plus, if you're not getting anything going, why would you want to? As we do level up to level 14, it pretty much just gives me stuff in the yard, which I don't really play. If you guys do want to see me play the yard, I can do that. I don't know why it took me out of franchise, but I will go to the franchise, see if we have anything else. I did not press quit. It was probably because I leveled up. Anyways, that doesn't really matter. We have a frustrated receiver, a breakout player. It was Zach Pascal. I didn't think he had a great game. He did have some good stuff, so we will try to get him that. See who we have to upgrade here. I don't know why Jacoby Brissett's getting one. I'm just going to upgrade all because I don't really care about this, other than the late hooker, but I feel like whatever upgrades will be fine. So I will call it here, guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, anything that you would like me to do. Peace.